It goes on and on and on. Remind me of.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Rashad Landers, and I'm back with another YouTube video, guys. So I got a new computer, and I'm going to begin this series. So the AP Top 25 came out today, and I'm going to break it down probably in groups of fives because I've only did 5 teams so far. So I'm going to break it down in groups of fives, and I'm going to basically just break down how I think the rankings played out or how they were decided and, things like that. But we have to get our daily dose of Scottie Barnes in. For those of you who are new to the channel, first of all, man, you can leave a like. If you subscribe if you like the content, honestly. It's college basketball, high school, reactions, news, breaking news, all that type of things. Basically, I go to University of Arkansas, a basketball kid. I'm majoring in communications. I kind of want to do something with basketball, maybe sports analyst, something around the lines, Paul Biancardi, Evan Daniels, guys like that. But yeah, I'm a huge Scottie Barnes fan. For those of you who don't know, I've been a fan of Scottie Barnes probably since he was in 8th grade. I discovered him when he was in 8th grade. He was about 6'5" then. Well, now the news broke. I saw it on a couple basketball pages that he is 6'9" now. And Florida State has him listed as a guard, which I always said he was a guard, honestly, or point forward, but they have him listed as a guard. I heard some sources saying, don't be surprised if you see him at the 1. So, that's something Larry Hamilton would do. And we're going to get to Florida State. Their number 21, I believe, in the rankings. I'm actually going to pull the rankings up once I start off with Gonzaga, their number 1, of course. Once I start off with them, I'll pull up the whole list. But we're going 5 at a time in the video. But yeah. And he also is on the Bob Cousy Award watch list. I think that's best power forward, I believe. And preseason All-American by CBS third team. So, awards, all that. Scottie Barnes is getting the recognition like I always talked about. Always been my favorite player. I can make claims that he's the best player, so in this. But, let's get into the video topic, man. So, like I said, we're going to put it up right here. It's on the screen. Now you guys see the rankings. You should see the rankings. These are the AP Top 25 rankings. So, these are the official rankings once the season starts. This is what you will see, the number about the team when they play. So, we got Gonzaga at number 1. Of course, we're going to start off with recruiting class. I'm a big high school guy, so I have to start off with recruiting classes. Gonzaga, Jalen Suggs, probably one of the best point guards coming in, top 15, 20 guy, I believe, maybe top 10. But one of the best players in the nation is going there, of course. He's coming in this year. Dominic Harris, a guy I watched a lot who played with, used to be number 1 recruit, Evan Mobley. He moved down to like 3 or something. Played with him. Great guard, bouncy guard, has a shot as well, 6'3". And then Julian Strauder, who I only got to see when he was playing with either Vegas Elite, I believe, or one of those California EYBL teams. I was watching him, and he's like 6'7", kind of like small forward, power forward guy, with the shot, stuff like that. Bottom line is he's another, good player in the class. So it's a decent class coming in. Just 3 guys, 3 wing players. Gonzaga, most of their bigs come from overseas or they're already there. For example, Drew Timme, who averaged 9.8 points per game, he's still there. Corey Kispert at forward, who's the lead, he's coming back at 13.9 points per game. Another reason why they're number 1. Andrew Nembhard, I'm not sure if he's eligible or not, so one of you guys can fact check me on this. I'm always down for you guys to check me on some stuff, what I'm saying, get my facts right. You have your facts right. Everybody has their facts right. Nembhard, if eligible, for those you don't know, he's one of my favorite guards in college basketball since he was at Florida his freshman year. One of those big 6'5" point guards, leader, can score whenever he wants to. He's just an all-around guard, just a great guard, man. His little brother, Ryan Nembhard, is committed to Creighton, goes to Munford Academy. You guys should check him out. And, there's other guys returning like Joel Ayayi and, guys like that. A lot of guys coming back for Gonzaga. Next, number 2 is Baylor. I got my notebook right here. You guys know I keep my notebook, so this is what I'm reading off of if you guys want to know. But, yeah, next we got Baylor. Their recruiting class, not very strong. I think LJ Cryer and the guy with the last first name Dane, I think. They are the main two ranked players coming in, I believe. But you got guys like Mark Vital and Jared Butler returning, Maceo Teague. Vital leading scorer, Butler leading scorer, 16 points per game returning. Teague, 13.9 points per game. Matthew Meyer, a lot more people there. It's going to be interesting to see. I think this Baylor one was people returning as well as Gonzaga, but Gonzaga had the recruiting class to go ahead and put them at 1. And that's what I'm seeing with a lot of ranked teams this year is people returning, you know what I'm saying? At number 3, we have Villanova. Jay Wright, of course, he's always going to be up there. Gillespie returning at 15.1 points per game, 4.5 assists, of course. One of the best point guards in college basketball. Justin Moore, 11.3 points per game. Jermaine Samuels, 10.7. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, rebounding leader at 9.4 with 10.5 points per game returning. That's a lot. That's like almost starting lineup. Whole starting lineup basically returning. Swider expected a big role this year. Brian Antoine, I think he had an injury last year. He's going to come hard this year. Former 5-star recruit. Teammates with Scottie Lewis for a long time, who's in Florida. And Demir Cosby-Roundtree, of course, he's coming back. I'm surprised that, Villanova is not number 1, honestly. If you just look at everybody returning and look at the guys who's going to have a bigger role this year, it's quite shocking. I didn't think they do much with the recruiting class, so that's why I didn't mention it. But, yeah, so that's where it is with Nova. Next, we got Virginia. Of course, we're going to start off a recruiting class, like I say. But they have one of my favorite players in 2020, Jabri Abdur-Rahim, who is probably one of the best scorers in this class. You got guys like Cam Thomas and stuff. Abdur-Rahim is right up there with him. It's rare that we see like a scoring guy go to Virginia. This kid scores, son of Sharif Abdur-Rahim. You guys know G League president, I believe. 6'7" guard at that. So, his size at the wing position. Reese Beekman, another guy. Carson Kidd, he's going there too. He won't play a big role this year probably, but you never know with Tony Bennett. But Kihei Clark, one of the best point guards in the nation as well. A lot of point guards this year. Guard play is important in college basketball. Another guy returning, Kihei Clark, assist leader. You know what I'm saying? The Hauser brother, 14.9 points per game, 7.2 rebounds. I don't know if he's eligible or not. Fact check me on that as well. But he's going to be there. Who else we got? Casey Marcel. Casey Marcel is a guy very, he was ranked, coming out of high school, top 50 guy. But I always liked this game for some reason. Very interesting prospect to me. Very interesting college player. Big build at the guard position, around about 6'4", 6'5", I believe. Maybe 6'3", 6'5", somewhere between that range. Another guy I like a lot. Cody Statman, Jay Huff returning. But yeah, Cody Statman and Marcel, I think they play bigger roles. I think that was one of the viewpoints and them being this high. Abdur-Rahim, guys like that. Many more guys on their roster. Tony Bennett, defense-oriented. You got guys returning. You got Kihei Clark to lead them. Abdur-Rahim, a scorer. You know what I'm saying? Huff is still there in the front court. It's a team that has, its pieces where it needs to be. And I think that's why Virginia is, at number 4. And to cap out the video, we got Iowa at number 5. With their recruiting class, I just saw 5 3-star recruits. I didn't know very much about those guys, but don't underestimate anybody rankings, and stars does not matter, I promise you. I'm not going to speak much on the recruiting class that I don't know about. But, of course, obviously, player of the year candidate coming back, and Luca Garza, 23.9 points per game, 9.8 rebounds, 1.8 blocks. Come on, man. I mean, it's obviously there. Joe Wisekamp returning as well, 14 points per game, 6.1 rebounds. CJ Frederick, 10.2 points per game. Bohannon, Toussaint, those two brothers, I think. I can't think of their name right now, but they're going to be there as well. Iowa, it's 2020. We're seeing teams ranked in the college football like Coastal Carolina, Indiana's top 10, I believe. It's a weird year for sports, but, you got Iowa in the top 5, man. Looking at it, number 1 team in the Big Ten as well, if you say it like that. So, it's a weird year. But this was just part 1, guys. Check out part 2 where you get to the rest of the rankings. This is a part series. I'm going to probably try to get it to you every day. I go to University of Arkansas. We're having our red and white game, you know, type of thing, type deal, dunk contest, all that on Thursday. So it probably won't be a video Thursday, but I'll try to get one to you guys Tuesday and Wednesday. So that we should get through 10 and 15 there, maybe 20 Friday and Saturday 25. We should finish it off, if not Sunday, you know, depending on how it goes. If you guys know me, you know I'm on the podcast, Crystal Basketball Podcast. I'll leave that YouTube channel's link in the bio. You guys should check it out. We talk a lot of high school, NBA draft stuff there as well. You know, college. So it's really a basketball podcast. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. Tell your friends about me if they like college basketball. You know, college student trying to make it. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, peace.